Here we can see Vico document controller, and what we're doing here is we're going to compare two different documents, in this case in 2D. We can see we have a slider with one version on one side and the other version of the drawing on the other side, and we can have that slider in either X or Y axis, and what we can do here is see the differences. It's quite challenging to see the differences in that way in some cases, so we have a highlight mode that lets us colour up the differences. What we can do is see like the stairs have been moved here, and we can come in, we can cloud this up and start to raise a query based upon this. We can enter in what our query is, what we think the request should be, and we can also allocate it a location within the project, a priority, and then even a description and an owner. The third way of comparing documents is to overlay them over each other, one in one colour, one in another, and then again we can find the differences. We also need to make sure that our 3D model is complying with our 2D contractual information. So what we can do here is we can map a 2D document onto a reference plane within the model, and in a very quick and simple process that requires just 4 clicks, we can align and scale that document. We do this by selecting 2 points on the document we wish to align and scale, and then we select the same 2 points on the model. In this case here, we're going to select the lower floor slab and just select the same 2 points, and that aligns and scales our drawing. What we can also do is we can cut a section on that drawing. This enables us to compare the model on this floor with the drawing of the floor, and we can actually start to review the drawing and look for any differences. So as we start to review this drawing, if we look at the right hand side, we can see that everything appears to be in place. There aren't any issues here, although we can actually see that some items are on the drawing but not modelled. In the case of the toilets, you can see here. And as we move across the drawing, we can actually identify some key differences. This column appears to be in the wrong place, either on the drawing or in the 3D model, and we can come in, mark this up, and start to fill it in as an RFI or a technical query. What we can then do is produce a report of this, and we can have some key performance indicators at the start of the report, and we can output this as a PDF, and we can see all the data we put in, including the marked up areas where we took screenshots directly from the model and the drawings.